Hey, what's up guys? My name is Tom Spark. Today we're making a new video review of IPVanish. Now, IPVanish has a long time been one of the most popular VPN providers out there. And now it's kind of got a questionable past. It used to be one of my top rated VPNs, but still can it remain my top rated VPN in 2019 and the coming years? Let's find out where it stacks up against other VPNs and go ahead and check out vpntierlist.com to see a full comprehensive tier ranking of all my VPNs I've rated this year. Not only that, but you can see case by case ratings in each category for every VPN on a comparison table linked onto the website, and you can also find all my video reviews on the website as well with easy to find links. Anyways guys, let's get into the review. Right now we're going to be checking out IPVanish in 6 different categories, that being pricing, application, speeds, reputation, support, and extra services. Alright guys, so the first thing we want to talk about IPVanish's price. Now, it's kind of a standard pricing model, which is pretty good. It's $10 a month, which I consider to be kind of the baseline price for a VPN. It's not going to be as cheap as something like TorGuard VPN, AirVPN, Windscribe, VPN.ac. However, it's going to be kind of middle of the line alongside private internet access. It's going to be definitely cheaper than the overpriced VPNs like ExpressVPN and NordVPN, and admittedly Perfect Privacy, which is also pretty expensive. With IPVanish, you do get what you pay for. It's going to be $78 a year, $27 every 3 months. However, with IPVanish, there are some things to look out for that kind of do suck about it. Number one is you can't pay with cryptocurrency. Most every single VPN out there supports cryptocurrency nowadays, so I'm not sure why IPVanish just gave up on doing this. Maybe they had some problems with payment processing. Maybe they just didn't want to support it anymore. I don't know what the issue is. They don't support it. So it's going to be hard to pay for IPVanish in an anonymous fashion. That's for sure. No matter what you do with IPVanish, they're going to have your payment information, your real life information. So that might be a deal breaker, especially when considering some of the things that we'll discuss in the reputation category. I do want to also critique IPVanish because they have so many flash pricing, so many deals. There's like 6 different deals going on in various different websites, various different pricing schemes. I want to know if I'm getting the best deal right now. They have for years going on, all sorts of deals for various times of the year. It's confusing, and I don't know what the best price of IPVanish is. IPVanish's application is pretty good. It's been the same for quite a while. It's always been a pretty solid application. It's not very buggy. It's easy to use, so on and so on. Of course, you have kind of like this default kind of navigation here, picking the server, specifying the country, and the city, and maybe even the best server. You have your button at the top there that's closed off because it's a little in the frame here to hide my IP address. But you just click that button to go on. You have your server list as well, showing you the map, visual location, as well as a filter. So I think IPVanish does have a pretty good option here to find servers quickly and efficiently in a very easy to see layout. It's probably the best navigation for servers if that's important to you, maybe from any VPN. You also have settings. Now IPVanish gets the job done. They have various protocols to choose from. I do like that they have IKV2. It's a little bit faster than OpenVPN, maybe not as secure. And they also do have a kill switch to the PC version. They used to only have it on Mac, which was weird. They also have a little bit of port customization here if you want to change the port just in case your VPN is blocked. However, it's nothing compared to the amount of ports something like TorGuard offers, and diagnostics, and that's about it. So IPVanish's application, it gets the job done. It's by no means as complicated as something like Perfect Privacy or AirVPN and TorGuard VPN. Even private internet access and Windscribe, I think, offer a little bit more bang for the buck. You don't really have any DNS options here to block ads or any ad blocking or anything like that within the application, so that's kind of a letdown. Overall, though, it's an easy-to-use app, gets the job done. Just nothing too special about the settings here. For most average VPN users, it's going to be good enough. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. One thing that's really good about IPVanish, it has very quick connection times. You turn that button on, it connects right away, which is kind of unusual for a VPN provider. It's a really cool feature though, and the best service selection down here works very well. Let's go ahead and test the actual speed test though right now. All right, as you can see, it has IPVanish right here. Now, I'm a little skeptical of these speed test results because if you didn't know, speedtest.net is owned by the company who now owns IPVanish. Actually, though, we're not really getting that great of ping though, so we're getting a pretty good download rate though. With some other VPN providers, I could get 20 to 30 ms in ping, so that could mean they're better for streaming or browsing and stuff like that. We're gonna have to test IPVanish in a torrent test to see what kind of speeds you're gonna get with torrenting. IPVanish has usually been one of the fastest VPNs out there. They have a big server network. So as you can see, we do have IPVanish open right now and testing out the speeds for this Ubuntu download. It seems okay, nothing too special here. Going between 2 and 3. That's pretty much as expected for a VPN, pretty much average, middle of the line. Nothing too impressive really though. VPNs like TorGuard and AirVPN really go above the mile. Maybe they just have more bandwidth or something, but you just get really good torrent speeds with those VPNs. IPVanish just looks kind of mediocre for now. Especially with that speed test, I was expecting a little bit more from IPVanish, to be honest. Alright guys, so IPVanish's reputation is a bit weird. There's been a couple different incidences which kind of make me suspicious or not really trust IPVanish that much. Remember how I talked about how they don't support cryptocurrency payments? Well, in the past, turns out they gave someone up to Homeland Security. Maybe this was for good reasons, but it does go to show that IPVanish did collect logs in the past, and who's to say it's not doing it anymore? Another thing that IPVanish has done that's a little bit questionable in my opinion is it's sold itself to one of the internet's biggest publishing companies, that being J2 Global. Now, IGN, PCMag, Speedtest.net, some of the biggest websites on the internet are all within the same network, and now they've bought IPVanish VPN. So it's a little bit kind of a conflict of interest, I think, for the consumer. How can you rely on these websites for honest representation of VPN reviews, which is something they've been doing more and more, when they actually own one of the VPNs they're reviewing? That's a bit sketchy in my opinion. Lastly, I do want to talk about IPVanish's. It seems like they own a lot of Kodi, a VPN affiliate websites or something like that. Everyone I know who advertises or markets for IPVanish is like, it's insane their dedication to IPVanish, and they almost don't even review VPNs themselves or do anything else really with VPNs. There's a guy on YouTube that's actually taken some of the ideas from some of my videos. I'm going to put him right here. Forgot his name, Duffy or something. But he's pretty much just kind of like using IPVanish to monetize his entire channel. There's copious amounts of other kind of websites doing the same thing. Now, in my opinion, you shouldn't really be advertising for VPN or monetizing your content with it unless you specifically review VPNs and know a lot about them so you can actually recommend good products to your viewers. If you're just recommending a service just to make money, that's what you're doing at the end of the day, just making money and not really helping out your viewers, in my opinion. IPVanish has decent customer support. They do have live chat now, which is very good to see, and they've always had pretty good ticket response times as well. So I don't really have any too big of complaints with IPVanish. Maybe one complaint could be that they could speed up their customer service reps on the live chat or maybe hire more, because when I was talking to them, it did seem a little bit laggy. Alright guys, so testing IPVanish out, it does work with the Dallas server as well as some other servers like Los Angeles. So good to see that IPVanish finally does work with Netflix. For quite a while they weren't working with Netflix, but it looks like they realized they need to get that working, or maybe probably what is more likely is that Netflix just isn't as strict anymore. They kind of gave up the battle to VPNs. For pricing, it kind of got hurt because it doesn't support cryptocurrency and there's too many flash pricing and stuff like that, just making it confusing. It's also not the cheapest VPN by any stretch of the imagination. It's just kind of middle of the line now with other cheaper options out there. The application is quite good with very good server organization, and the speed of connection time is very impressive as well. However, it is missing some more advanced features that we're seeing to be more common with some other VPNs out there, so it did lose a bit of points there. Speed for IPVanish was a little bit mediocre. My ping was higher than normal from expected with VPN, and download rates for torrenting were just also not that impressive. Overall, just kind of middle of the line speeds. Now, IPVanish's reputation has kind of not been so good in the last couple of years. They gave up logs on a customer, even though it perhaps was for good reason. They've also sold their company to affiliates and reviewer companies, which kind of make its, it's kind of PR or maybe its credibility on these websites kind of compromised. Not only that, it seems like every single Kodi VPN website out there is for some reason aligned with IPVanish, which leads me to believe that they might own some of these websites or have some kind of stake in some of these websites. It's just too singular based on IPVanish. There's also some pure VPN Kodi websites and stuff like that too. But again, Kodi and IPVanish just for some reason go together, and I can't figure out why. So it does lose some points there. Customer support, however, is very strong here, and extra services, since it does work with Netflix and have 10 simultaneous connections, is very impressive. Overall, guys, IPVanish is a decent / good VPN to use, and it's not the worst VPN, but you might be able to find cheaper, faster, and more reputable VPNs out there at vpntierlist.com. All right, guys, thanks for checking out this IPVanish review. If you like this review and want to see more like it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And remember, check out vpntierlist.com if you want to see a comprehensive tier ranking of every VPN I've reviewed this year, as well as the comparison table to show case-by-case basis of how each VPN got rated. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you again very soon.